Hello, Club Patrons. It's been a year, but
No,
I'm
no.
playing
Inquisitor, I have
more
ill
of
news.
this game.
Gorguts has breached Starfort
Technically,
Charon and landed on Acheron.
it's been like a minute since I clicked on the next video.
Well, for
Sorry.
most, it has been a year. For the future Club Patrons, you'll just click the next video and be like, holy shit. Time travel.
I stationed Chaplain Diomedes on
Oh my
Helios.
god, you traveled a year.
He's a hero
neat.
to the chapter. His body must be recovered.
None shall violate my blockade, even to administer last rites.
Gorguts will grow in power if left to his own devices. Allow me to lead a strike force to Acheron's surface. We can gain valuable
I think you've done a few
intelligence
missions
while
without
I lay
me.
our brothers to rest.
I probably did.
That violates my
No,
blockade
because the last
Nope.
mission I did was when Gorguts attacked the Starfort. That was the mission immediately before this.
Really?
Yes.
Blood Ravens don't abandon their own. I'll
but
deploy
they did-
Every
Acheron
Inquisitor
alone
Gabriel has
and lay
ever
our brothers to
encountered
rest.
fits all of the criteria for having a sudden accident.
It's very funny, he constantly defies Inquisitors. Yet he's the one who asked for the extermination of Cyrene. It's like he wants to be Inquisitor, but doesn't want the responsibilities go with it.
I bet there
Howard.
wasn't even chaos on Irene. He probably just saw someone draw a star. He saw a child draw a star with one too many points on it. He was like, heresy!
What probably happened is they found the search history. Like, what do you mean you're looking up Inquisitor? What the fuck is his name? Dawn of War 1 Inquisitor.
Mordecai Toth.
What do you mean? Why are you looking at Mordecai Toth's eyes? Inquisitor Heresy here. See what they're looking up?
No, it'd be more of
You're signed in.
Inquisitor Adrastia's thighs from the second game.
Nah, I probably thought Toth. I mean, there's a reason Toth gave him a hammer to let him smash. Get it? Get it?
Considering that it says Apollo Diomedes was celebrated by the chapter for slaying the traitor tyrant Azrael Kairos, I guess the Space Marines canonically won Dawn of War 2. Or Retribution, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way it really works without, the game fucking falling apart. Given in Dawn of War, the other campaign, you kind of fuck up the Blood Ravens.
While I
still hate
despise
the
this game, I do like
I'm
the
on
graphics.
Acheron, setting out for the crash site of Starfort Helios.
Not the worst thing I've ever looked at.
I
Other
think
than
this game
Gabriel
needed,
fucking backflipping.
I'll be honest, I think this game needed more backflipping. They need to show off that he's a hero. If you don't, it's not possible to know that.
My hammer has them.
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
I agree. No escape.
Do they have
Yeah,
fucking
this
drum
game
mags
is-
that have guns? Look at that.
Most do this too. Actually, Fairmont's plug is good as well. It's
Oh,
just
sorry, they
convenient.
have disc mags, like, on top of the guns.
I'll be honest, I'm always surprised there aren't more top-load machine guns. It looks funky, but it just makes sense. I'll be honest though, this game, even though I know you can command multiple squads, it feels like they only put that in because they realize there'd be trouble if they didn't.
Dead men walking.
This game really feels like it was intended just to be a MOBA.
Move target begun.
I don't even need to fight these orcs, I'm just doing it because... why not?
Correct. I'm just saying, with the animations and everything, it really feels like someone really like Last Stand want to make that game.
Walking. Pathetic. I will
They're good
ensure
animations.
it.
I know.
Other
That's
than
what I'm
how
saying, I feel
bouncy
like-
Devastators are when they're shooting.
It's just the Terminators in general way too bouncy. Like I said, it feels like they were playing a different game than they saw Dawn of War was popular, so they just copied it.
They tried
I
to
wanted to
play
use it.
to two communities, RTS and MOBA. Because League of Legends is so popular and they fucked it up big time.
Repositioning. Hands off. This is my loot. No escape.
Whee!
Shine here.
It's just funky. I don't like how bounty is in general. Funny because level was 2 out of 3 while the picture terminated right there. You know, it's a fucking walking tank that you can turn yours into. It's worth collecting just for that. But it was also slow and cumbersome as shit.
Scary. Run.
Look, orcs. I mean, Terminators.
I love the fact that he runs faster than the orcs.
I deployed alone for a reason, brothers.
And we follow your example, Chapter Master. We
The
wish
Chapter
to
Master
honor
is a bad
Chaplain
influence.
Diomedes.
Is that so? Follow me then.
Isn't Diomedes the one you play in the second game?
Yeah,
In Retribution, I mean?
you're
I didn't know
correct.
he was a chaplain.
He starts out as a force captain, force commander, but then after the events of the second game, he becomes a chaplain.
No orcs
How
in
long does
sight.
it take place after the
They're
second
up to
Retribution?
something.
I'm not sure, because Gabriel becomes chapter master at the end of Retribution as well.
Ooh, what did I catch for lunch? What? Cuties? Get him, lads!
It's a commando. No command, bro. Not even I know what I just said. No escape! They use the
Play
cyclone
well.
missiles
And
on.
I'm just going along with you. Lord of the Rings all over again.
Dude! You fuck! My Terminators have failed me. What do you mean you can't leap down the stairs?
Apparently it takes place 8 years later. Wait, no, never mind. That's when the game released. Okay, so
There are so many orcs. I'm losing dudes. Big bro!
So this takes place right before the Great Rift. Was according to Index, One Raven, Gabriel's still chapter master. The Great Rift emerged mere weeks after we started building the chapter following the Acheron campaign, Dawn of War 3.
I'm about to lose.
And then Space Marine also refers to the village state happening prior to Space Marine, so it did look confusing. Especially since Dawn of War 3 has a Primaris Diomedes chaplain skin.
This game came out before Primaris, I think.
It came out around the same time, because this came out 2016. Primaris were being pushed in 2016.
I was a slightly weird last there.
I thought you would follow them, though. You would literally figure it out.
Fuck you. That fight could have gone better.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
We're
so
almost there.
this came out in 2017, so this came out. So I think they released Primaris skins, April with 8th edition.
Captain Diomedes. I'm Diomeding.
We've found Helios. It's become fused with Acheron.
Oh no. There's a dreadnought
Spread
stuck in
out
there.
and search the wreckage.
The planet is fused with the Starfault. I think the orcs crashed it into the planet.
Victory shall be ours.
There's a poor dreadnought stuck in there.
These
Salt mines.
sorry souls. Chapter no escape!
Fury's coming!
Our enemies await death. I agree.
You think you fucks are funny?
Rupture detected in East Quadrant.
The Emperor guides us.
Begone!
May the Emperor guide my backflip hammer.
As directed as mandated.
Let us do it!
Command us. Executing missiles.
He's not gonna shoot in time, is he? Of course he's not fucking gonna shoot in time, is he? Look at them punch with their adorable little fucking power fists.
Dispatching servitor team.
I'm gonna fist you.
Servitor teams unresponsive.
Why don't we just fucking hammer through his ally?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta pound your brother if it means getting there.
Look, we do a lot of pounding in Blood Ravens.
We shall be at your side.
I wonder who these 3 Terminators are supposed to be, or if they're just 3 random Terminators. They're like, you know what? Our Chapter Master went for last rites by himself. Let's go to, and we won't bring any reinforcements to tell anybody where we're going.
But, to be fair, that is what they said. So they said, he's like, you know, I went here on my own for a reason. I know, and I'm coming with you.
Weapon did this. Our brothers live. I have
They won't live for much longer until Inquisitor finds out.
Emperor guides us.
Nah, the Inquisitor will just have an accident like all Inquisitors do.
What if Inquisitor Andraste finds out?
Then we're gonna Andrastia over. I mean, what?
She might reveal the loot tech she sent her.
Oh no. My
He saw her
secrets.
thighs and went, oh no. My queen. Oh, sorry, I love that fucking timing like that.
Rupture detected in South Quadrant.
For the Storm Boy.
He got all the way over there just to die.
Fun fact, you know why the Storm Boys are called Storm Boys?
Aren't they usually, like, suicidal?
No. Ironically, they're usually... Their willingness to die is somewhat incidental, actually, to their identity. They're usually the youngest orcs, actually.
Positiveness is the first step towards heaven.
Interesting.
Storm Boys in the lore their entire thing is that they,
I see.
a lot of orcs, in the first year or two, go through some growing pains where they get tired of being told they can do whatever they want, whenever they want.
The orcs are collecting
So to rebel
supplies.
against the older boys, and they tend to start getting together in big camps and start, like, you know, practicing with, like, military parades and uniforms and such like that.
Dear God, they discover structure.
Literally, that's what their teenage rebellion is. And eventually, usually the only reason the other boys kind of stop bullying them and leave them alone, though, is because they're willing to, they're like, hey, look, we're the most elite, like, you know, just like these stormtroopers and Humies have. Stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers.
They tend to strap rocket packs to themselves so that they're considered a usable part of the battlefield by the war bosses. So their entire thing is they're actually supposed to be disciplined and trained orcs. They use jump packs to get into melee and formations and shit.
I know the bit
Realistically-
of lore about Killicans having a grot inside them. They kind of start getting a little
I think
mad
that was a
with
Death
power.
Dread.
No, Death Dread's the ones I wasn't orc wired, and Killicans are the smaller ones.
No, I'm saying I think you were fighting a Death Dread there.
Yeah, that was Death Dread, but looking at the Death Dread made me remember the lore about Killicans and Death Dreads.
In North Quadrant.
But yeah, Storm Boys usually, even though they try to be disciplined and shit, are in fact not disciplined and shit.
Shepard and Diomedes.
Because they're the kind of thing that go, you know, we're going to get in parade formation, we're going to do PT, and then get bored halfway through and start walking off to get a drink.
I can't imagine
It's a
orc
orc.
doing a parade.
Oh no, they try very hard. They're just not very good at it. Because they usually do boards for fighting each other.
I remember when the orcs sent a diplomat to fucking the High Council, and he spoke perfect High.
Yep. This is from 5th edition. This is from 5th edition. That's where they get the description. They get tired of being told they can do whatever they want. So they seek order and discipline, the structure in their lives. Most boys grow out of it if they survive being a Storm Boy, though. But yeah, Killicans are grots, or Gretchen specifically, who usually get nailed into their
Now I see that you
Killican
need none.
cockpit.
So the Eldar used their webway to sidestep the blockade.
They're here in force. I was fighting through orcs when I ran into Eldar.
It's worse here than I feared. We must assess their numbers and report to the
They
Inquisitor.
just changed everybody's voice actors in this game.
Probably couldn't get any of the original people. Oh, person. It was like one person.
I was telling Connor that yesterday about how God of War 1 about 4 people voice every fucking character.
Oh my god, it's my favorite. Oh my god, it's my favorite voice actor. Oh, War.
And 2 of those 4 voice actors are brothers.
It's still fucking a hilarious show to me. My favorite character for that voice actor is Dawn of War.
It's John Ward.
John Dawn.
The Eldar.
But
Son of a bitch. They dodged it. It sounded like that Guardian yelled, "Fuck!"
But yeah, most of the time, a Killican is an orc doc getting a mech boy to build him a mech suit, and then usually wiring and grout inside. Although it's questionable how often they use wires and how often they just kind of tape and nail them in.
And then the
So
Ross go
yeah.
mad with power because they're more on par with work at that point, able to not be believed.
Usually. It's usually considered like a very cute thing that they do when they're growing up. From the doc's perspective. So they tend to go after the bullies they went for. Doc just watches like some proud parents and kind of purge them back to the other Killicans. And canonically they spend most of their time sleeping. Like Dreadnoughts do.
Understood.
You know, it'd be interesting if someone did make a mod for this game that actually had Necrons in.
Yeah. We would have gotten the fucking Necrons too.
It would have actually been interesting just to see, because they probably would have used the one from not Gladius, Mechanicus.
Maybe. There's my phone.
Sorry, I
Oh my
used to-
god.
I used to really like orcs.
Orcs and Necrons, my 2 favorite factions.
We'll stop them.
Those were the ones I were trying to play when I was a kid, actually.
I agree. Targeting infantry.
Oh, that's Wraith Guard.
I started with
Sorry,
orcs
that was
because that's what I started with orcs when I first got into Warhammer because I had the Salt and Black Reach set, starter set, which included Ultramarine army and a orc army. My brother always played Space Marines, so I played orcs.
Maybe one day I'll have models.
Maybe.
I don't want to paint them, though, is the issue, and you can't just buy them pre-painted.
I mean, you can if you spend a lot more money.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, commissions.
These Wraithguard really don't want to die.
To be fair, realistically, you don't have to paint them.
I could just have Raid Marines.
Yeah. I know people make fun of it all the time, but you really don't have to actually paint the models. There's really no reason. Like, unless you're going to go play a tournament, and even if you play a tournament, it's only really official tournament. It's usually considered somewhat proper to paint them. But I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever seen anyone who actually plays any other games worry that much about whether they're painted or not.
Maybe when I
Most
get
just
a
recommend-
place of my own, I'll get a model and paint it. One singular orc.
I mean, actually, funny enough, if you go to the Games Workshop stores, they do usually give you a model for free. It's actually a big thing they do for marketing, as every month they give you a new model.
Is it just a single model, or do they give you like a little handful?
It's a single model. Like, when I went, actually, when I took my cousin to Game Workshop store and he was looking around, they actually gave her a Gandalf figure. So there's like 2 Gandalfs in the house at some point. One was painted, because usually what they actually do, if you're like if you like never tried the game and they have time, is they'll actually give you a model, basically give you like the stuff to put it together and paint it in before. I mean, we don't say they expect you to paint well, it's your first model, but the idea is that, you know, this is what mod for the house is all about, you should try it. Maybe some more models. Look, all these fucking $100 of models around us. They look so cool, you can make them too. Then you do, and you're like, oh my.
You'll be thousands of dollars in debt, but you will be having fun.
Even at that, I still serve.
Petra does not swear.
Petra does not. Petra didn't meet. I mean, you've seen the Battletech models. I only paint some of them. I'm working on painting all of them because I actually like painting. I'm terrible at it, but I enjoy it.
Don't let it get a clean shot.
As you've seen.
There's a fucking fire prison up there.
I don't think you remember my models, but
I kinda do.
But yeah, I'm painting my. Just like the Battletech models, it's never expected for them to do it. But most people do because it's just enjoyable. I mean, you see how badly mine are painted, I'm still proud of them. Oh, you agreed with me.
I'll do it again.
You saying I painted badly?
I have no idea what that Omni skin I'm using. I think it's the Primera skin.
I don't fucking know.
When do you think we'll get Space Marine 3?
Probably 2028.
God.
2029. It's 2025, it's only a few years late. And to be fair, I mean, the gap between Space Marine 1 and 2 is almost 10 years.
It'll be
Yeah,
over before you know it.
So they're probably rushing Space Marine 3, and I kind of hope they don't. I actually like that they took their time to get to it, mostly because their company shut down. Relic.
Yeah.
That's the last of the scum.
Because they released this.
I mean, Relic is still going.
Maybe.
Well, yeah,
I
because
fear this isn't
they
their only
restarted.
staging
They
ground.
made
they
Company
Relic-
of Heroes 3, which wasn't that great.
And Space Marine 2 was not done by Relic. It was done by a different company.
This victory belongs
But
to
it uses like the same
mankind.
engine that Relic used for Company Heroes.
Yeah, but still doesn't mean that it could be the same but still different studio behind it. So
Yeah,
they're
like
probably
how
gonna be
Gates
working
of
on Space
Hell and
Marine
Men
3.
of War have the same engine. I can't remember what's called, but they're different developers.
Angelos, I forbade you to land on Acheron, yet you defied me.
Inquisitor, I could not let my brothers lie in dishonor on that world. It is right that I did not. Diomedes survived and was standing
Captain
alone against an
Diomedes.
Eldar invasion force.
What?
It is not just orcs on Acheron, but the Eldar as well.
Their webway is more invasive than I imagined. They will get to the spear before us.
Is that your aim, Inquisitor? You want the spear for yourself? Is that why you blockaded Acheron?
Angelos, remain on Acheron and do not let the spear fall into the hands of our enemies.
He doesn't look very trustworthy, if you ask me.
He looks like a knee
Oh look, I got XP for that. For that.
for Dimides. You got XP for Doug Dimmadome, leader of the Dimdale Dimmadome. You need your knee.
I only went for half an hour, so we'll continue.
Ronan, before I meet you on Acheron, I would know your intentions.
Certainly. Did you ever ask yourself where the prophecy came from?
I've heard that the seer who whispers it is among the unliving. A ghost confined to a soul stone.
Yes, a ghost. My sister, the Farseer Taldir. We follow her prophecy without completely knowing it, yet Kaya pursues its realization relentlessly.
You too fear we court disaster. If it is true that the prophecy isn't completely understood, Kaya must be removed from power.
You
My
have
God,
many
first year
secret
matchup.
supporters already. With Taldir as your ally, you could seize power.
It feels like they really
The
tried
Taldir
to
resides in Kaya's
garner some
sanctum
player base just by having a
zealously
lot of named
guarded. We would
characters from
never
previous
reach her.
games.
What if I
They did.
arrange a distraction?
Maka,
Perhaps provided
Taldir.
by Gorguts. Meet me on the ground with my forces.
Gorguts.
And we will
Gorguts,
discuss the details.
Gabriel, Diomedes.
Diomedes. You know what they should have? Who they should have had? Captain Boreal.
Maka from the old game.
They have a custom Maka.
Codex compliant Maka.
Do you like that Maka?
I like helmetless Maka, yeah.
It's a shame he has to have a helmet.
I can switch these warp spiders for...
Ooh. You can have a mech. Can you change the other? It's a shame you can't change everyone else. That's one
Yes.
thing I always found funny about me.
Oh,
Don't
I
know
have
what
like
you-
a damaged one skin. That's the normal one,
So I
but I
found-
can switch to Rune Warrior.
Sorry,
Alright, that's explaining.
sorry. Me.
Look. All cracked and it has an X.
It's a shame you can't change what craft world she's from. I would have made her a Yandin and made her a Spear Seer. And I just played this game as a Yandin because Yandin's better than the other craft worlds because it has more Spirit Stones. It has more stones.
I use the stone to destroy the stones.
I do genuinely actually prefer Yandin though because I like the Wraith Guard and Wraith Lords. like that there's a doctrine just for every single unit.
What the fuck do I have equipped?
You have the no. I am kind of surprised they didn't have chaos go with this just to capitalize off the first game.
There we go. In mission.
I think this game needs more mechs. You
But
could even
that
have
makes
like
too much sense.
and then you even have the Lancers. They will do shit like backflips and that. And if they say that doesn't make sense, just say, "Well, fuck you."
Maka's war host should be nearby. Be alert. Kaya has lost many warriors in this
I want
territory
more.
already,
I still have to
and
finish
I would
watching Arcane.
hate to join them.
I want more animated League of Legends shows.
I only
This
want
gap
animated
can be
League of
easily
Legends shows if it's extremely
Wise
clearly
choice.
just trying to capitalize off League of Legends and not actually need.
Reveals I found the right path. To the shadows I return.
There you are. You said you would bring forces.
How am I supposed to get my
They
forces
are
over
across
there?
the gap. Give me a moment to move them. First, the webway assembly must be moved to my position.
Relocating.
Move the whole building.
I am ready.
You said you'd bring an army. You also landed on the other side of a gap no one can get across.
The webway assembly and the warrior portal.
Creating webway link.
Dear God.
Now we move all warriors through the portal.
of me.
Finally, we relocate the warrior portal
We
itself.
are disciples of
I love how he walks you step by step
Warrior
on how
portal in
to
transit.
teleport an army.
And it's very slow.
We have
Well, yeah, if there's a moment that can go fast, it would be too hard.
We need to parley with this war boss directly. Once I have his ear, I'll coerce him into charging his horde straight at Kaya.
He's not going to let an Eldar war host walk into his camp for a peaceful meeting.
Then we'll fight through his minions, capture his attention, draw him out, and earn the audience.
Orcs is made for fighting and winning.
I just want a game where I can play Chaos Knights, honestly.
Start with the orcs in front of us.
That's the truth of what I want in this world. Chaos Knights only barely exist in the lore.
I have thinned their ranks.
I should probably like Imperial Knights more, only because of the fact that they are technically more interesting.
Join the war host. We call
Potatoes.
Although I think an
Bone Singer to us.
Iconoclast would be neat.
Let's see.
A bone singer, ready to serve us.
You have your bones.
A singer of bone.
My bone has risen.
Let
My
the
bone
enemy
rises.
beware the howling banshees.
I will craft it, and craft it well.
Patient, I go. Cloaked in
She is saying me to arise. She aroused my webway, if you know what I
A
mean.
base structure is available to relocate.
on my way.
I'm glad you laughed.
The Eldon's on my ring and slide touch.
They know death by wood.
Oh my god, I touched her lost grace.
Why is my bone singer in combat? What the hell? Over there.
Yes, she hits Black Ball. She lol. Is the bone stinger busty?
No.
They made her skinny as bone, didn't they? You should zoom in and check.
He's not busty.
Oh, I find it funny you checked.
Shush.
You're very
Our
easy to
soul
trick.
shrine is complete. The Avenger
Is
shrine
it because you're
shall
busy
send its
Elden Ring
warriors.
all over the ring?
I don't even remember what strategy I used for this shit.
You could do the Dawn of War in one strategy. On one of each unit and spawn them like very skinny
Dire
orcs.
Avengers answer the call.
I don't have my tricksy tricks.
You could also try the ultimate apocalypse trick of just all heavy weapons.
The ultimate apocalypse trick doesn't really work.
You could also just summon your Wraith Knight.
I can't summon it right now, is the thing though.
Why the fuck would it not let you summon the goddamn Wraith Knight?
There we go.
I call bullshit on this. What's the point of having mechs if they don't let you use them?
Standing ready. I seek the
I know, right?
path.
I'm kind of sad
Securing
unification
infantry damage
having a
upgrade.
real knight faction. I get life and power balanced, but you know. It's Imperial Knights. I don't want to be balanced. I want to be mechs. I want all my every unit to be very expensive and very tanky.
As it should be.
You should have an army of like 5 people in unification. That's what Apocalypse should have 10. Should have an entire knight household if possible.
The upgrade is done.
Oh no, they're Ying.
Yeah, there is a Imperial Knight mod, but it's for I don't know how well it actually works.
Why are there so many orcs here all of a sudden?
Upgraded infantry damage.
This
Give me 1 second.
You are failing our elite warriors.
I am not failing my elite warriors. The elite warriors are failing me.
I shall shape I trek. My song reshapes the very cosmos. An infinity gate is a desperate measure.
The Wraithbone singing is has a cool
Upgrade
animation now though.
complete.
I can't afford any soldiers. Go poke their building.
I have them!
Setting out! Shatter and burn! The enemy brings war. They defied us! I am hasting.
Oh god.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Dark Reapers shall join the battle.
Not having resources does not help me.
Have you considered just get resources?
Yes.
Are you saying you attack the orc camp without preparation or an army?
Correct.
Don't you know this is a MOBA, so you should be able to just glide around them?
I should be able to just run in with my heroes and nothing else.
Dark Reapers at your command.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have insisted on having an RTS in this RTS just series. It's all your
What
fault.
upgrades can I get?
I don't know, technically I didn't play Dawn of War till after 3 came out, so you know.
Light enemy force engaged. Northeast
I think
of your
first,
position.
I think, when the fuck did, I think I didn't start playing Dawn of War till like fucking 2019.
Securing battle focus regeneration upgrade.
I am the one to see it.
Maybe the battle focus will help.
Let me actually look up when I got Dark Crusade. That was the first one I played. Is there a way to see when you bought a game?
Yeah. It's, like deep there in your purchase history.
God damn it, I'm gonna look at my purchase history.
I'm gonna go get
Oh
some
boy, I'm gonna
chicken.
be
I'll be
so
right back.
ashamed. Apparently the first game I ever bought on Steam was Gary's Mod.
I think the person I forgot was TF2.
I don't think it counts since it's free. Unless it wasn't free when you got it.
I don't think it was. Or maybe it's because I bought a hat. I don't know.
I really bought a hat. Knowing you.
I like hats.
Apparently it was in 2017.
I've had Steam since 2015.
And then and then after that I got Battlefield Gothic, Hearts of Iron 4, and Knights of the Old Republic in 2018. Actually, I could tell which one they got because I could tell which YouTube videos I was watching at the time. Yeah, I got Dark Crusade in March 15th, 2018.
And when I didn't kill all the orcs.
So I got it after Dawn of War 3 came out.
You Eldar think you can mess with what's mine? Well, I got a big
I'm gonna mess with what's yours.
There's an incoming meteor strike.
Oh no, he's gonna drop a rock on me.
This island won't survive.
I'm playing with my
We
nipples.
need to move our base off it.
Huh?
I've scouted a place to relocate, but we
I'm
must
playing with my nipples. Does he know I'm using them? How else am I gonna milk his content? I will be back.
Structure in transit. Relocating warrior portal. Soul Shrine in transit complete. We have finished our task. Establishing a webway connection. Relocating Infinity Gate. We have finished our task.
The webway call.
I shall lend my voice.
Quickly, everyone! Flee! Oh.
Webway gate in transit. We can now create webway links between structures. We have finished our task.
I will craft
Left some dudes behind by accident.
Upgrade started. Unlocking shadow specters.
Shadow Spectres, yeah!
You can relocate
Those poor Dark
base
Reapers are dead.
structure. A base structure.
What kind of weapon has Gorguts built to be able to capture meteors?
Oh my god, my Dark Reaper survived.
infantry health upgrade.
We are set loose, sisters.
I am here. The interlude done and the
That wasn't the attention from Gorguts we...
What have you? I shall conceal myself within.
Slain Eldar warriors. Kaya has left their soul stones.
Show us the war you see.
Eldar here! Tell the lads!
If he has abandoned them, how is he any different from Gorguts?
He's not. Kaya has no concern other than finding the spear.
Gather the stones up. No soul will be left behind.
I used the stone to destroy the stones. Alright.
Wraith blades are called to serve. Upgrading vehicle health.
Wraith blades are fucking expensive.
What is to stop Gorguts from simply killing you once you are before him?
Orcs are stupid, easy to manipulate.
Perhaps, but not this orc.
Escape into death. Take note of these wraith blades. Upgrade complete.
I to cover. We embark for
The
vengeance.
requisition generator is complete.
I'm gonna kill them all.
Less of them to threaten the crop.
Vehicle durability improved.
I've set my mark. Ignite!
What is it? My long rifle will lining up target.
Upgrade complete.
I'm mobiling as hard as I can.
Mobile harder. Momo them. Meanie.
I send force even now.
They would be wise to fear the dead. I never relent.
I need a new
I strike, they die.
Get in there. Maka things.
Hey! Whoever's messing up our
Maka
lives
all over them.
gets stomped.
Elden all over the ring.
Elden on their ring till they're tarnished.
I'm always tarnished for you, babe. At least.
I'm being fucked by that.
We have
I
lost
see.
a squad of warriors.
What happened to
lose.
my army?
I got eaten by the orcs while you were paused.
They are all dead.
Worse. They need the way.
I will crash the ship I rode.
Even our elite are tasting defeat this day.
Alright, I know a spell I need to make next.
The upgrade
Spelly
is
spell
done.
that spells.
Let
Belly.
the enemy beware the howling banshees.
Trust in no stand aside or be
Trust in your war gear.
shatter and burn. Ignite!
Maybe I should shoot the Mega Armor knobs.
Banshees answer the call.
Knob all over them. She knobs until I Elden all over her ring.
The Elden's on my ring until I tarnish.
God damn it, why do you fucking only have 100 gold?
Because he only has 100 gold. I want the big boomers. Why did I say that?
I see, did you set up recording?
Unfortunately.
Good. Hey Zoe,
Yes.
I have a kitty above my head. She just meowed at me and kissing me.
We'll see how you Eldar like your stuff getting wrecked.
I'm gonna wreck you.
Oh no.
The orcs have sent a retaliatory force to our base.
There we go.
Oh no,
I am
not a
back.
retaliatory.
The kitty was begging because she actually has terrible night vision.
Oh no.
The Banshees howl shall
Engaged
join
in
the
melee. Oh
wars.
no, it's the Howling Banshees who are designed for melee fighting.
Guard will rise.
Variable.
Howling Banshees answer the call.
The banshees answer them.
Guard answer the call.
Who else answers the call, Zoe? Who else?
Whoever picks up the phone. They're going for a walk!
Let the enemy beware the howling Banshees.
Time bends
Well, I've got a very practical reason to have levitation spell on Morrowind. It's entirely because they can't fucking guards can never move out of fucking way.
My strategy of Howling Banshees and Rangers seems to be working.
Light enemy force engaged. West, a squad has been destroyed.
I just lost a squad.
Upgrading
God
infantry
fucking damn it.
health.
They must win. Guide us there.
What is that? The corpse of my own Wraith? I think my Wraith Lord is a little busted.
A little busty. See,
Don't see.
I do see. You wish I did not, but I do.
I'll just keep the Howling Banshees behind for,
You don't think you'd be able to do.
Summoning
I'm
dire
doing
Avengers.
many things.
Oh no. You're doing it all over.
I do what I must.
I must what I do.
I want this mission to end.
Dire Avengers await your orders. Warrior health.
You're acting like you don't like Dawn of War 3. How weird.
Did anybody like this game?
Me.
Dire Avengers answer the call.
I liked it.
Sure you did.
Yes, I did.
Impossible.
Am I not allowed to like things?
No,
Oh,
I guess.
but I want to like things. Why can't I
I
like
like how orc buildings look. They're very animated.
things? Just because you like anything I animate.
Look, you don't have to call me out like this.
I don't, but I will. Because have you considered it's funny when I do?
You don't have to call me out like this.
I've got more rocks with your names on them, Eldar!
Another bombardment incoming!
There are orcs at the next relocation site.
Of course, there's always the next relation.
Next relation
Structures in the midst of them, or somewhere more hidden.
Light enemy force met.
Guide us there.
Warrior portal in transit.
Can I get my forces down there in time? I wonder.
Relocating. Infinity portal in transit. We have finished our task.
Wise choice.
Complete. We have finished our task. Warrior portal is under attack. Creating webway link.
Yes.
Complete.
Complete.
Quickly, through the portal.
Is under fire. Enemy
Complete
force
me.
met. Northeast of your
Me.
position.
Let's see. No!
Direct my way!
They're tarnishing.
Oh no.
Go forces, quickly!
Light enemy force engaged. East of your
Run ahead if you don't hurry the hell up. He's got 30 seconds. Will he make it? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Securing infantry health upgrade. A base structure is available to relocate. You can relocate a base structure. A base structure is available to relocate. Relocating webway gate.
That's on
Are you
buildings, right?
queen?
Captured.
Yes, I am fleeing.
We have finished our task.
We stand these bodies prepared. Trust in your rifle.
I have made a new spell.
O'Neil.
It is Fortify Attribute Speed by 50 points for 5 seconds. I call it Gimli Sprint.
Gilly sprint.
We have upgraded
You remember the line, right?
What's me?
Gorgas keeps his precious scrap on this island. It
The,
would
the,
be a
the, the
shame
line
if
he has is we dwarves aren't made for long distance running. If you give us a short distance, we're made for we're very dangerous at a short distance.
Stand aside or be swept away! Attacking! Ignite!
Wraith blades answer the call.
Holy shit, this is not much tonight.
Attack move, go!
Attack move, me.
A power generator is complete. We have lost an infantry squad. A base structure is available to relocate. Summoning howling banshees.
I'm losing squads of warriors. What have they let do?
I have faith in you. I have some goddamn faith, Arthur.
There, I broke my fucking shield.
From afar, they shall fall.
We have lost an infantry squad.
Run, Maka!
And I have named a new spell again. I've named it Experimental Ominous Glide.
Built lots of kilotons to kill the pointy heads!
Yes! A grenade, brethren!
I must destroy the squab.
I see my
Oh no, not the squad.
Destroy the orc.
Moving!
Daylight cannot be determined. We shall want this land.
The Banshee Shrine is ready for war.
Are you ready for war?
No, I cannot walk.
I forgot to relocate one of my fucking buildings.
I see the way.
Destroy the squap. I'm wondering if I can beat this mission quick enough.
I will lead my people forward.
I'm already in an hour.
Soldiers answer your challenge.
Oh no, palm squigs.
The enemy is on the field.
I hear they have trying to apply a grenade!
My spear setting out.
Grenades for everyone! Get in there, Wraith Blades.
You invoke not if, but when. Trust a harrowing journey.
Stack over there.
What the fuck is the name of the feeling where you suddenly get like dizzy for a second?
Vertigo.
Thank you.
Hostile troops sighted.
Enemy erased!
Once attacking. I see my time to cut their threats. Be steward.
I have
To battle.
orders! Lining up target!
I have made a new. I decided to copy an idea and make a spell called Vertical Vertigo.
I thought my Wraith Blades all died for a second.
We have lost a squad of warriors.
They lived. But at what cost?
Cost my meat.
Trust in no other. I'm off.
I heard your call. From afar, they shall
Keep dropping orcs on my head!
What is it? Long shot!
How did my Wraith Blades die that fucking fast?
Ready to war. Let us cut down. My spear is yours. I'll blade the gauntlet.
All my forces are dead.
You are failing our elite warriors.
Potato flew around my loot room last night.
Oh no.
Summoning.
Built lots of kilotons to kill the pointy heads!
We fight cut down this tank.
Ready!
Dire Avengers answer the call.
in there.
Dire Avengers await your orders.
God, this tank does a lot of damage.
Dire Avengers answer the call.
Built lots of Kellicans to kill the pointy heads.
Deliver us, we
Kill a can, kill a can.
Lucky Grotz.
Dire Avengers await your orders.
Did not kill all of them. Haha.
Light enemy contact. South of your position.
Target is mine.
Dire Avengers answer the call.
Will this be the end of the mission, I wonder?
Onward swiftly, brethren. Yes.
Sorry, boys, but these Eldar keep managing to avoid being squished.
Is the pain over?
We will relocate here
It's
next.
never over.
For
Watch out for the
fuck's sake.
orcs waiting.
I'm gonna cast hands down your pants.
Well, I'm gonna end the video there and part to it. So, Club Patrons, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.